Welcome to the Tippie Toe podcast. We got a special guest, boy. I've been watching this boy grind since I got to the A, man. My dog from the crib. For the people that don't know, let them know who you is, my dog.
Tired. I'm Rico from the road, Broward County, Florida. A lot of that feel me?
Stop playing with it, man. I appreciate you for coming through, my dog.
Appreciate you for having me, homie.
Man, before we get into it, though, I got some trending topics going on. I don't know if you just seen, Crib Native, Jackboy restaurant. I don't know if you seen that there. They talking about that boy restaurant. Somebody shot through that bit.
Already? Well, I ain't gonna say already like it's expected, but nah, I ain't know, man. I don't be in the loop or nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I be like in my own little world, but I did not know that happened.
So you don't even keep in tune with the social media stuff?
Man. Yeah, unless somebody tell me. I don't.
Okay then. What about Young LA? You see that boy been blowing back up?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like hip hop the only platform really that be on some shit like you too old to do something.
I was just having that conversation with my dog. What you break it down for us? What you mean by that?
Like, I don't even know if it's hip hop. I think it's just us. Like everything you gotta do young, but blues, country, rock, man, them boys be
80 years old rocking
on toe, making new albums. But you do it in rap or you watch. What you like? If you make good music, you make good music.
But let me tell you, this is why I feel the problem is, right? See that rock and roll? I feel like them niggas been listening to the same niggas since they were 15. They grow with they niggas. I feel like with rap, we give up on the OGs and we jump on to the young niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I feel like a nigga 40, 50 should be listening to Trick and them type of nigga, but he might be jamming Jackboy and forget about, man, you too grown, fam. You feel me? So I feel like what throw it off. Like we don't grow old with our fan like the
other fan bases, yeah.
Yeah, they grow with they niggas. They been jamming that nigga since they 15. Every time they drop something, they gonna support it. They have a tour, they gonna support it. I feel like with us with rap, we jump onto the hottest young shit quick, you feel me? And I feel like that's a problem right there too.
Yeah, cause most rap music, bro, it is like it's whatever current right now. Mm-hmm. Like when a nigga go to talking too much knowledge, too much information, I don't wanna hear that shit. Man, I don't wanna hear no smart shit.
And that shit crazy, cause I catch myself saying that sometimes. This nigga sound too smart. Why is that though? Why is like we like to hear, like we don't like that smart shit like that though?
Man, I just think that's just our environment, bro. Like, you gotta think of like this here. It was never cool to be the nerd, bro. And where we come from, it ain't never cool to be the nerd. Like athletes, either you're an athlete or you in the streets or you make music. We don't ever talk about the smart people from the hood too though.
Yeah, fast.
It's smart niggas in the hood too though, but that ain't cool because they don't get money. Yeah. And most times they don't get the whole. So we that's what we glorify. You feel me? That's what we into.
Nah, I be telling my dog that because my dog be telling me, he be telling this jit, bitch, I don't need you to be a street nigga. I need you to be a lame nigga. I said, that's the thing. You need to start saying you need to be a cool nigga and start that street shit because you telling him you want to be lame. He ain't gonna want to be lame, bitch. He want to be like, bitch, I'm trying to be a little street nigga. You feel me?
You gotta make it cool to be intelligent, bro. We gotta make that shit seem cool. Like it's cool to have sense, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? But were you thinking like with that music, we really influenced by that shit though?
Hell yeah. Cause how I grew up, bro. I don't know if you be hearing that. Like a nigga hear you talking and be like, oh, you from Louisiana, I'm from Florida,
yeah.
But we grew up Hot Boy, BG, all you know what I'm saying? That's how we grew up. So
man, I hear that shit all the time.
That's how we talk.
Man, you from New Orleans? I ain't gonna lie, we grew up listening to the Hot Boy.
Right.
You feel me? So maybe that's what it is, you feel me? Nah, New Orleans was a big, you feel me?
Yeah, cause a lot of the shit, bro, a lot of niggas quote JT Money, bit, on when it come to the whole, there's so much quotables we get from the music, you feel me? Like a lot of the shit that we live by come from the music. Like I came up on Jeezy, my mama listened to Scarface, like them the type of niggas I was listening to when I was a shouter. So
okay, then.
Feel me?
And like, but when I first got up here, I ain't gonna lie, I see your circles kind of, you feel me, deep. Like what you got the Dolo vibe. How you feel me?
Hey, I always say this, bro. I don't really go nowhere to fit in. People like fit in more so with me. Mm-hmm. So like the type of person I was, bro, I am. Like I connect with people just off energy. Okay. So sometimes I grew up in the hood, but I was fortunate enough to have like older niggas tell me, you ain't gotta do this shit. Right. So in return, I go, the hobbies I like doing, I go do so I meet so many people. So I can put on a hat anywhere I go. Okay, so most times when you see me with people, bro, I don't have a group of niggas I just be posted with. Like I just know
people.
where I go at.
Okay.
So yeah, I ain't the type of nigga I'm too cool to hang around. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I be if you see me. But most times I be dolo.
Okay then. So man, you feel me? Like I say, man, you know, like knowing you from the crib, like where from the crib you actually from though, my dog?
Melrose Manors. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Melrose Park. But yeah, that was Rico from the Rose is, you know what I'm saying? Like from Melrose Manors, if you notice in the Dell.
Okay then.
I'm saying I was 27, 9th Street, baby, you feel me?
And you say, you growing up, you listen to the Hot Boys. Who your favorite Hot Boy?
Wayne, man.
Stop playing.
Wayne, the reason I started rapping. No lie.
What was it? What was it about Wayne? Was it the lyrics? Like
Wayne was like, he was just a small nigga, but he was cool. And Wayne was with a young nigga with the older niggas. And that's how I grew up. I ain't hang around niggas my age. I hung around niggas older than me. Okay, and I was the young nigga. But they used to be like, young nigga spit for me. Damn, young nigga, you sound like you old. So I just related to Wayne like that. Like, I ain't talking about the new Lil Wayne that everybody. I'm talking about like Block is Hot. No, he's super lyrical. I like Block is Hot Wayne, Carter One Wayne, the Drought series when he was like more like gutter. I ain't say gutter not, but you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? So that one that what really got me started right there.
Okay, like did you find it easy like listening to Wayne do music like how it was trying to do? Were you a writer at first, freestyling like you feel me? You say like you used to rap for the older niggas. How that was?
Man, I used to freestyle, bro. I used to think Lil Wayne did all his songs in one take. So I used to try to freestyle everything in one take.
Okay then.
But I was good at that shit, bro. So yeah.
Was there somebody around you though, like at that time rapping too, or was it just Wayne that gave you that? Man, I want to do this shit. Was anybody around your way doing their music too? Man,
the nigga who made me start, his name Nando, bro. He was in my 6th grade class. He used to always rap. I used to just make sounds to myself. Like I ain't never like show nobody I could rap. Then he was like, "Hey, you could really rap." Then I had my big cousin. He used to put me on the spot, like in front of his friends, "Hey, rap." And then as I started getting older, I started going to the Boys and Girls Club. The coaches at the Boys and Girls Club, it was my nigga named Hayes and Coach T and Miguel. They used to we had a studio at our club. Okay, so like they used to leave the club open after hours and let a nigga record. Okay then. That's how I really stayed out the streets for real though. Like instead of going back to the hood, like we would be 2-3 hours after the club closed recording and then them niggas would take us home. So yeah, that's.
So you feel like that kind of saved the nigga a little bit?
What man, that did, bro. I'm talking about they had a gym. So when if a nigga was into sports, we can go in there and practice. Then we go record. They had that club had all the shit in there, bro. Green screen cameras, so we could try to shoot our own videos, bro. That really kept like a nigga get out of school, and I don't want to go hang out. Like I want to go to the Boys and Girls Club so I could do that. You feel me? So yeah, that definitely kept me. Hell yeah, kept me out of trouble too.
And when you felt like the music got serious with you though, I know middle school you say you started doing your little thing, but when you started to feel like, man, I gotta take this shit serious, was it high school? Was it later on? Was like what do you remember? Who was popping at the time when you like, man, I could do this shit too, man? I
remember there was a few moments like 8th grade, right? I did a talent show, and at that time, bro, the systems was fucked up. So like when a nigga rap, you couldn't hear me. So people used to laugh at me, but then we had Pretty Ricky come out to the school.
Oh man, them boys had them girls going crazy.
Man, that's the first time I seen somebody faint.
Dog. Oh nah, he had somebody faint.
Man, them girls out there fainting.
Dog.
And I'm like 14, 15, 13 seeing that. So they did a talent show, and me and my dog, we had a rap group. We won. Okay, that made me feel like, okay, I probably could do this for real.
Performing, or they just came to show love?
Nah, they came and hosted our talent show for our school.
Okay. Oh, that's okay.
So they was there. We got to rap in front of them. Like, they had a show. I went to Parkway. You know what I'm saying? So we had auditorium. We went in there. We won the talent show. We was supposed to get money and something else, but we ain't never get none of that.
Okay. So was you in the group or it was a dolo?
I was a group. Okay. But then when I got to 10th grade, this how I knew, like, for real, I was like 16. I had did this. The Boys and Girls Club put me in the contest for drug awareness. I wrote, like, a song about, like a man and a woman on drugs, like telling different stories. You feel me? So I placed second. The person who beat me, it was a national company. It wasn't a state, it was national. So I placed second in the state. Damn. The girl who beat me, she played a ukulele.
Oh, yeah.
And
She
sing.
came with some different stuff.
Yeah, so.
You know, she a female, too.
And she a female.
Yeah.
And she can sing.
You got pressure.
White hair, blue eyes.
Come on,
yeah,
now.
You went for the
You did good.
Yeah. You ain't gonna beat that, man.
For real.
So I was supposed to go to the Grammys. Like, we supposed to get backstage passes to the Grammys and shit. But we were just poor, bro. So, like, we couldn't afford, like, the flight there and shit. You feel me?
So you supposed to go.
I was supposed to go,
but the money ain't right.
Yeah.
Did that shit encourage you a little bit, or you was too young to even realize what was going on?
I realized the significance of it now. Like, when I was a jit, I was, like, disappointed. But, like, now that I'm like, bro, because it was this when Young Money was, like, the biggest shit. And Dr. Dre, all them was out there at that specific Grammy. So
damn,
ain't no
who you would have met out
right.
there?
You see what I'm saying? I was 16. I was young.
Yeah.
So
you know what they like, that young talent.
Right. So ain't no telling. I don't regret it because then I don't know if I would have developed to what I am now.
Facts.
But at the same time, I'd just be like, nah, what could have been? Like, nigga could have. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And what about, like, what was the first single, you recorded at that age? You still, like, when you was going to the studio, though? You said you was in a group with it, too.
Yeah, I was in Y&T. You know, everybody had a Y&T, Young Niggas Thuggin'. So, I did a cover song. That was my first time in the studio. My big cousin, he put me in the studio. And so when he put me in the I recorded my first song, and I put that bit on MySpace. And like a week, MySpace was different. You could run them numbers up differently. So like a week, I had like 25K.
You could post them bitch on everybody's page.
Yeah, and that shit, and you can have it on your page. So anytime somebody come on your page, it
automatically playing.
Yeah, my first week on this one song, I had like 25,000.
But then how you felt? You seeing that like, damn, bitch, my shit got some numbers.
I ain't gonna lie, at that time.
But did this ever happen to you, though? You went on the next nigga page and they had your songs on there?
Yeah.
Now, how that made you feel?
That's what the shit that made me like, they fucking with me.
You feel me?
Yeah. But at that time, I didn't know, like, streaming wasn't a thing. So, like, bro, and then I made a mistake young, bro. I used to have songs that, like, naturally do that while I was in high school, and I'd take them down. But see, I ain't know no better.
Yeah.
You know
Why you was taking them down for?
Because it's the artist syndrome. Every artist got this syndrome. Oh, I made a new song.
Yeah.
It's better. I think it's better.
Not knowing, you don't know your next hit. You got to let the fans. I tell people all that time, bro, you don't know what's a hit, bro. They going to let you know.
They going to tell you what
you might think that's better, but your stupid song, you might be the best song to them.
Yeah. And what I learned, when you got out here, the type of shit I go out and perform, traditionally, that's not the shit that I took my time and write. That's some shit I made like, fucking around.
Man, but like you say, nigga, we don't like all that overthinking shit,
Right.
man. That good vibe,
yeah. When I started seeing that shit work, I said, all right, I'm finna go with that. Fuck it, that's what they want. It's easy for me to do anyway. Fuck it.
Hell yeah. So like, when did you break away and say, man, I'm gonna, like, what made you say I'm gonna do this shit by myself versus the group?
Bro, I just like, and it wasn't even like on some like, I don't fuck with them boys because I'm still friends with them boys to this day. I'm still my brother. It was just more so like, bro, I don't like waiting. And
who was in the group at that time too?
My nigga Beezy, and then my nigga Nando, the nigga who encouraged me to rap.
Okay then.
But then I did other shit while I was in groups with people, but like not officially in the group. You feel me? But I just felt like, bro, I wanted to be my own person, my own thing. And I like to do things on my own. That's how I started learning how to do shit by myself, you feel me? Because everybody, at the end of the day, it's my dream.
Yes.
Even if the boys got it too, it may not burn the same way for them as it does for me.
Some
like,
people ain't the same hungry as how you want it. Do you feel me?
Right. So if I got to put it in another man's hands, then I may not ever get where I want to be at. You feel me? So
what made you step up and say, man, like, were you at the house? Thank you. Were you at the park? Like, where you was at? They like, man, I'm finna do this shit.
Man.
Niggas taking too long to do shit. Like, what niggas was taking too long to the studio? Like, what it was?
Man, what it was for me, bro, it was life, bro. I was in Florida. Shit, I'm 2 baby mamas in, trying to figure it out with my BM. The shit not working right. Nigga struggling. Nigga like, damn, nigga like going through it. Like life, like this shit hard. So, man, I had an opportunity which I kind of linked me in with the people that I'm with now. Like, you know, like, bro, my big brother, he was on some shit like, you know, our manager, bro, like, I got a team set up here for you. And, bro, the initial plan was I was with BM at the time. I was like, come on, we're going to take the kids. I'm finna go up here. I'm finna go for it. And it be like this. Everybody say they believe you. They fuck with you. But then and my manager at the time, he was on some shit like, yeah, you can bring your family, your kids. You want to
whatever get your
homeboys, bring them. Everybody like, yeah, we'll do that shit. And then so I finally made up my mind. It's like, okay, it's time to do that shit. I drove here by myself, bro.
Oh, you know what it is? You know, niggas think we be capping.
Yeah.
You know, tell nigga really like
I'm finna do this shit,
we ain't
bro.
capping for real now. Nigga trying to do this shit for real. They like, oh shit, this nigga. I thought he was just capping.
And that's the best shit I should have did it earlier. Because I only been here 3 years, and these past 3 years, I've done more in these 3 years than I've done my entire life in Florida.
Oh, damn.
Like, just not even like just music-wise, just life.
Just life, business mode.
It's just me by myself, so like.
So what gave you the courage to just say, man, fuck it, I'm driving out this bitch dolo?
I just believe in myself, bro.
Facts.
That's all it is. Like, people say they want something or they believe in something, but like people be afraid to lose. My brother, my homeboy, his mama, I call her Madre, they Hispanic. She always told me that she said the graveyard is full of people who died with their dreams. So if you got a breath, you gotta go ahead and take advantage of your opportunities, because you don't know when it's gonna be over. So she said that to me before I got on the road. Like, I made my rounds and seen everybody, but she told me that, like.
And so you even left baby mama behind? What you was saying, I don't know. I don't know.
Man, that shit that was tough, bro. Like, cause me and my BMs, we got a good relationship. But you know, like, and it's the part that people don't get to see. Like, it's the little sacrifices. Like, I got one of my daughters full time, but like, cause my first BM, she ended up getting sick, so she couldn't even like keep my baby because she damn near gonna die. Second BM, you know, you gonna miss a lot of shit with the kids, bro. Like, I get them during their breaks. Anytime I come to Florida, I go get mine. But you just gonna miss a little thing. You're gonna miss when you try to chase this grind, bro, you're gonna miss a lot of things. You might miss this thing with school. You might miss this and that. And your baby gonna miss you too. But like, I just feel like I believe in this, and a lot of the people, they believe in it too. But it's just on me now to bring the results back, because it all pay off once you get there. You feel me? Yeah. So but I had to, because it's either like we can keep doing this shit here, or I could try to make a difference. And if I lose some people along the way, then that's just a sacrifice that I got to take.
Facts. So now when you came up here, what was like how you started networking? Like, what was your first move? Like, I'm in the 8 now. Like,
man, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my manager, that's bro right there.
How did y'all meet up? If y'all know from the crib?
I met him through the guy who told me to come up here.
So y'all been rocking about 3 years.
Yeah. They really taught me the game, bro. I was really green. I ain't know nothing. Like, I know how to maneuver in Broward and doing how we do on some regular shit, but like learning how to network, learning how to read the room, bro. I just learned it's a whole science to this shit. Strip club, lounge, it's a science, at least the way they gave it to me. I treat it like it's a science, like on how you talk to people, how you approach the people. Like, I ain't know nothing.
Like, what was like something important you learned the crew taught you? Like,
first of all, just the confidence, like just being yourself, for one. It sounds really simple when I say this shit, but like those who get it gonna get it. And knowing how when you walk in the room, who's who. You don't know who you talking to. It's certain things that you're supposed to lay out when you go to the club, like the promoter, who's the DJ, the bartenders, like having conversation with bartenders, finding out. I ain't gonna give everybody all the game, but
because you might never know what they know.
Right. You know, but you need to find out what nights is this and what's this and who's here for, because you never know that if you just go to the club on some regular shit. It's the behind the scenes shit, the shit that even the game on how they make you buy bottles and drinks and food and all that. It's a science to all that shit too.
Facts.
And niggas don't know that. They just go in there. the parlay and have a good time. But yeah, them boys really like educated me on that shit.
Nah, but what about your stage presence? I done seen you perform a couple times. You be up there like, bitch, you like a star up there, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been performing arts since elementary school.
Oh, so you been to? Okay.
But I ain't rap though. I was dancing.
Okay.
I was dancing and I was playing instruments.
Okay then.
So like during dance class, the dance teacher teach us how to plant. But then I started working with Ugly Money for a little bit. They'll have seminars where we gotta go on stage and practice. So Nietzsche will walk us through certain shit. And once I learned how to perform, other than that, it's just really me being myself. Like if you see me on some regular shit, or if I'm at the crib, or if I'm at a job, if it's music playing, bro, I'm goofy. I go to talking to people, I go to fucking around. So when I get on stage, it ain't nothing but me just everybody in there, I'm finna be myself. You feel me?
And how you got with how you end up meeting Ugly Meechie, and how did y'all link up and start turning up?
So with Nietzsche, my cameraman Timothy Lenz, he told me about them.
What he had told you?
He said I should fuck with them. They good. They got a lot of shit going on. I ain't know nothing about them, honestly. That's literally what he told me. So I went to one of their events, and I went to their summit, and they had, at the summit, they got the different stages you can perform for Boosie, you perform QC. I picked the Boosie stage. I ain't know nothing about Ugly Money.
So like Boosie meaning like you performing, he's right there watching?
Nah, you perform for his A&Rs,
okay,
his DJs. I think at the time it was an engineer. And if they pick you, you go meet him.
Okay.
But I ended up losing. But when I ended up losing, I started fucking with Ugly Money from there, like going to their shit. But then I started learning about them, like just by being around. And honestly, I was with them so much, everybody thought I was one of their artists.
Yeah, okay.
Like I had a management situation with them for a little bit, but I never like signed anything with them.
Were they trying to sign you though?
How can I put it? I don't know how to answer that, because like I had different conversations with different people, and I don't even know if I could say that, what they told me, so I ain't even gonna say who told me what. But it became, let me say for me, I was around them so much that if I did get signed to them, it wouldn't be a surprise. Yeah. But if I did go do one of them competitions and I won, it'd be like, that shit rigged. Because I was already with them so much.
They probably can't let you in because people gonna think, it's rigged.
And they can't, and they not, one thing contrary to their belief, some people believe like,
even though you got real talent, but they gonna think, now he be with them boys.
Right. They pick
versus
him.
He raw up there, he doing his thing, he bring that fire on stage.
Right. And like,
we gonna do that. We gonna say
correct. Like if we lose, it's he always with them. They in his music videos. He always so. Nah, like I say, the conversations that I had with certain people, this was explained to me, but then I never got it from their mouth themselves. So I'm not gonna say that's true. I'm just saying this is what they say, and then that's how, if I look at it from that way, that makes sense. But for the simple answer, like I just lost, bro. That's all it is. I lost when I did the competitions. If that's their reason, then I understand it. If I just lost, then I lost. But I was always with them so much, it didn't even matter.
But why you ain't never stepped up and be like, man, y'all, I want to, probably. Or you just feel like, just better just networking together?
Two things. Because I respect how they do it. They don't sign nobody just off the strength. You gotta win the competition. And so and because I respect that, and me being from Florida, like people come with their family and support. It's just me. So like most times when I go somewhere, even though I know the whole room is technically just me by myself. So like
network game just strong.
Yeah. So I look at them factors, and honestly, like I was just fucking with them so much, it didn't even matter. They like family to me, so it don't even matter whether or not they fuck with me or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck, we cool, you feel me? So it is what it is.
No, fast. And you had that one, so is it Tooled It Up, Wooed It Up? What's
Woolly.
Yeah. How that song came about? That you recorded that down here or in Florida?
Yeah, I recorded that here.
Like, what space of mind you was in?
I was bullshit.
You say,
I made that song bullshitting, man. Like, I wasn't even Man, I had bought the beat from Statboy Twine. He made the beats for like Migos and a few other artists, right? So he sent that. We bought a pack of beats from him that was in there. When I came on at that time, I was still writing songs. I just wrote it fucking around.
Okay then.
And we performed it one night. We performed one of my serious songs, and we performed that song, and that song ended up winning me $500.
And what you call what's a serious song to you? Like what kind of the beats or the lyrics? Like
I'm just saying some real shit.
What's your definition of real shit? Like
I'm talking about my life.
Yeah,
like I was talking about it. Like, man, I'm gonna tell a quick story, man. It was about the song. The song was about my BM. How like when I moved up here, I know you asked me about that shit. So, man, we had our relationship before we left. It was something. I don't know. We weren't together, but you know how that shit be. I mean, she had her own dealings going on. I had my own dealings going on. But we every now and again. But I remember when I was leaving for Florida, I came and seen her. We exchanged some words. It was kisses and byes and shit like that. But it felt off when I was like doing that. Like it just, you kiss a bit and then like she didn't really want to do it.
You can feel it.
Yeah, I'm like maybe she just feel away because I'm leaving. I don't know the answer to this day, but I know when I got up here, bitch, it was like a week or two later, bitch, there was another nigga on her story and all that shit. So I'm like, I felt the way. I felt the way, so I made that song. And I was just, but everybody who hear it, that's one of my most streamed songs. But again, when it comes out of performing, people been drinking, smoking, all pill, all type of shit, but they don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
you pulling too much heartstrings right now, fam.
You hurting their brains.
Yeah, so, but when I do that woolly shit, that shit.
And I just remember I seen a couple of your videos too. Your videos were lit. You had like a whole crew in that bitch.
Man,
how the support system came like that though.
Man, I just people fuck, bro. Everybody in Woolley, besides like him and my dog Beezy, bro. All them other people were just the shit that I met doing shows and networking. I even got Nietzsche to pull up.
Okay, then.
Nietzsche don't come about the video. Nietzsche, he pulled up. So yeah, all them videos like that, except the one in my hood. That's my hood though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that just people fuck with me. I made a post saying we're gonna shoot it. It came up.
And what about, I heard when you and Chico got one, I always felt like that was a hit too, but I don't think y'all did nothing with it.
Man, me and Chico got like 8 songs together.
See, I heard one though. I don't know. That shit I'm like, this shit funk around. Because I always like, who the other nigga on that bitch? When I'm asking who the other nigga, that mean that nigga coming on that bitch for real. He was like, I'm like, okay, that nigga that's snapping too.
Yeah. So we ain't never, I don't know. We gotta figure out what we gonna do about that. Cause we only dropped one song together, but we ain't never dropped no. We got a couple songs together.
And how you go about releasing songs? Like, do you gotta feel it, or y'all like how do you even decide what to drop? Man,
I'm so bad on that, bro. And that's one thing I'm trying to work on, bro. Cause I got like 200-something songs in my vault. Like I just make music so fast, so it don't be. I don't have them at the niggas be like, yeah, you should just drop mixtapes. I be feeling like because I put, and maybe I shouldn't, or maybe I should. I don't know. I ain't figured it out yet. I be feeling like cause if I put together a mixtape, it just ain't finna be random songs put together. Like my mixtape's gonna have a theme.
Sound like an album, basically.
Yeah, like you feel me. So I'm gonna be mad. I put this shit out and then it ain't received the way. And maybe I shouldn't think like that. Maybe I should just put it out and leave it there. Cause I learned when people like something, they gonna go look for all your other shit anyway.
Why you don't just drop videos back to back? How you really get to the ass is really video.
So I started doing that too. That's when I started learning like I learned how to shoot my own video. My dog bought a camera. He shoot it and I do all the edits and I started doing that though. But then I had fucked around and made this song that's going the song you see me do the other night, Money Dance. That shit started like that shit started going crazy. So like I ain't been having time to go through the videos for the other songs because that one.
No, that's him. You ain't do a video for that one yet?
Yeah, I just shot one in Florida. Now I'm finna do some shit out here. I got a whole video ready right now from everything I did in Florida. But we just looked over and we just felt like if we added more elements here, I think it'll make the video better. So that's what we working on now.
Okay then you feel me? Like motherfucker, like I said, you was on the scene and you got low key a little bit. What happened at that time? Like
man, life
we ain't see that boy in a minute.
life started lifing, and I had to like kind of start grinding. Like, man, cars went to fucking up on me. I was going through some shit with my ladies, talking about police involved and shit. Then I started tattooing to make the cheese, bro, because I couldn't, you know, out here you got to be able to get around.
Because everything's spaced out.
Everything far. It ain't like, bro, every couple exits, you feel me?
It's far. And everything don't play.
Well, so, yeah, I had to sit back and reevaluate, and I started tattooing for real, graphic design, and shooting my own shit. That's why I started shooting my own shit, because it's like, damn, bro, video man, 7, 8, 100, 9, you know what I'm saying? $1,000.
You got to try to cut all the middleman, not that way, but that money could stay in the nigga pocket. I tell you that shit.
I went to learning how to do my own shit and make it a little high quality. I say, fuck that. Only thing we got to worry about is wardrobe and location. Okay, it's something, and then, cause you know you pay a nigga for a video, depending on what your vision is for the video, man, you got to go ahead and get the B&B. You got to go ahead and get the car. You got to go ahead and get them, bro. You spending 3 racks, 4 racks before you keeping
it outside.
Hey, how about I use one of these hoes I know? How about I shoot my own shit? Go somewhere where they ain't gonna charge me. And
make it look good. Yeah. Now that's how it was when I was pushing 100K track when he was a rapper. Them videos was like 4, 5 G's. I say, man, I would just spend that on the camera and just learn
how to shoot the shit yourself.
We gonna go broke trying to do videos,
right? Cause people. As long as they can see you, bro, they don't really care. I always say that, bro, yacht video that blew up. Flocking. That nigga in the parking lot with his shirt off.
Look how terrible that video look.
And his homeboys in the background, no shirt on, bro.
Come on now.
And they do a double split screen shit. And like that blew up, though.
Not fast.
That's why I had to look at it like, yeah, bro, you want to be an artist and you want to be creative, so you want to have the whole movie set. And I did that shit, though. Yeah. Like, I really had niggas spending 6 racks on videos, clothes, and all that.
Yeah, niggas pissed off. This song don't go #1.
Right, and we ain't do that. So I'm like, man, when I started figuring out, okay, bro, I could kind of do this myself and then get the same point across.
No, facts. So, but being from the crib, you seeing like Kodak. Even now, you got Lil Shimmy blowing up. Does that motivate like, oh yeah, man, I could do this shit too.
Hell yeah. I'm competitive, bro. So I always look at the next person, and instead of feeling like, damn, why ain't me? I be like, yeah, I could do that too.
Facts.
That shit made me. Matter of fact, nigga drop 40, I want to drop 45. Fuck it. That's how I feel. Like I watch a nigga play or do shit. So when I see a nigga do the same shit, and especially like we from the same areas, like, man, yeah, nigga could do, cause nigga relate to that more. I ain't really start listening to Yak until I got out here, cause I just wanted to feel connected back home, because you know they don't play our shit out here.
Yeah. They play 1, 2 songs.
1, 2, and they be the songs that everybody knows.
No, yeah.
But now I really start getting into it. So when I pay attention to what they do, that shit really motivation for a nigga.
And like when you pushing the song though, like what's the artist you want to get? When you gonna get a feature? Who you think about putting on the song? Like somebody big, you feel like I'm gonna put on this song or whatever.
Well, I've been speaking this shit into existence. That Money Dance song that I got, bro, I see the remix. I see Glow and Boss Man on that shit.
Boss Man D-Lo.
I see them on the remix. Like, I hear Glorilla and I hear Boss Man D-Lo on that shit. Especially, like, because it got that, them horns and shit. It got that Florida sound to it.
You got the instrument on you right now? Nah, I'm wanting you to perform that bit too now, yeah, because we're going to do a little separate. Because I ain't going to lie, you talk about how it was recording that song, though. Man, what vibe you was in. That sound like it was 2 pills now.
You know it's so crazy.
A perk, a drink or something now.
That's how they say you don't be knowing what be the ones, bro. I went to the studio and I was getting back on my serious shit. Like I had made some songs where I was talking some real shit, you feel me? Man, I had like 30 minutes left on my session. I was finished with them songs. My dog, he was in town from the crib visiting. And I was like, bro, go ahead, pick out a beat. I ain't even write this shit, nothing. I was like, pick out a beat, bro.
Damn.
We heard that shit. Oh, yeah, do that. Man, I made that shit in the last 30 minutes.
Well, you slid that bitch, though. You had fun with that beat.
That's what it was. And I ain't think. My engineer always said, shout out to JP. He be like, bro, shoot first, ask question later. When we get in that kind of mode, I don't be like, y'all think that's straight? I don't ask nobody nothing. Like, just record, hit spacebar, hit 3, whatever. Say what I gotta say. Let me hear it. All right, next one. Next line. And I just
keep going.
Ran through that shit.
But like when it was done, how you know what made you say, "Oh, boy, that's him right there"? Who was saying that's him? Was it?
Everybody was in there fucking with it. But like, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of used to it at that point. Then I sent it to a few people. They went to calling my phone. Hey, bro, what the fuck?
When you doing the video to that one?
Yeah.
You started working on the video for that one yet?
Yeah, I only had one. Yeah, that's the one I went to Florida shoot.
You went to Charlotte. Okay. How that was, man?
Man, I brought the hood out for that one too. Man, we was at the corner store, man. We got little poppies in the background.
That bitch sound like that bitch straight out the crib.
Man, look at here. It only had one verse on it too. And they were like, you need to put a second verse on it.
You put back another one?
Yeah, I put a second verse on it. Because the shit was too short. When I went to perform it, it was too short. But then this what started happening. This how I knew. I had a post of me performing it. I put it on TikTok. That shit did like 20-something K in a day.
Nah, because you performed that bitch at King of Diamonds. I said, boy, this shit him right there.
Right. Man, them comments were going crazy. I had made up this little stupid ass thing just
you
fucking
read that
around.
one saying,
Yeah.
Y'all said this nigga snapped on this bitch.
Man, they went to talking about the dance. They went to asking me I ain't never get that much traction.
That's what you gotta do too, bro. You gotta have somebody on TikTok with 1 million followers do that same dance. Like, don't look, man. This is how I want it to be. You can like these. I tell niggas a hit. You gotta take that bitch to TikTok. Make them niggas trend that bitch. Not the whole. You really doing that dance.
That's what I need to like.
That niggas more important than DJs right now, bro.
You think so?
I know so, bro. You could come on now.
Yeah, I all belly cussed in that bit too. But like when that shit happened, the shit did numbers on TikTok, and then the shit I posted that same shit on Instagram, and it went crazy. And then like everywhere I started going, I ain't gonna lie, just a lot of little shit just kept happening. Like shit just kept happening. Shit, I could even say this right here. You know what I'm saying? Like you seen it and you were like,
yeah, man.
So that's what when shit like that happen, when it be lining up perfectly, like opportunities I ain't had before.
Now I see you at the club again. I'm like, fam, when we doing this, bitch? Cause I've been watching the grind, but I'm like, bitch. I called my mojo bike and I'm like, this nigga, I seen that performance, that nigga slick. I'm like, boy, you ate that bitch up, bitch. Yeah, I'm like, boy, I ain't gonna lie, you been coming with it, but I ain't know you, bitch. Like I said, you had fun on that beat.
Man, when I say, and everybody sang it when they first hear it. Everybody copied the dance. When I first do the dance, the first time a bit might be like, what? But then the whole started doing it. When the whole started doing it, the niggas start doing it.
You know
like
that.
I go back and watch the videos when I perform. I don't even watch myself. I just
watching
watch
the crowd,
right?
Surround it, yeah.
And I see niggas. I say, yeah.
Okay,
I got him.
For sure.
Got him.
So you say you see Glow and Bossman D-Lo on that bitch.
Yeah.
And you got to make that bitch happen, bitch. That's why I say you got to make TikTok go crazy over that bitch.
Yeah.
You feel me? Once you get their ass going crazy, them numbers go up, bitch. You feel me? But what's next for you before we get out of here, bitch?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. We just finna work on that. We're gonna shoot more scenes out here in Atlanta. And we just finna try to get the song moving, get more motion behind the song, man. That's gonna be the one for the summer.
Okay, then, man. Let them know for people that want to follow you. Feel me? How can they follow you and all that good stuff?
Yeah, man. You follow me on every platform. Rico from the Rose. That's RICO, the number 4, RMDA, Rose like a flower. Tied.
Stop playing with it, man. Touch that nose, man.
Getting money, serving glee like the nigga off Tippie Toe.